My name is Jumoke Olowokere. I'm a farmer and an artist. I'm here to talk about hydroponics. Hydroponics is farming without soil, so farming with water. Hydro means water, and ponics means works. And so it's all about farming with water without soil. And we're doing it right here in Nigeria. It has a lot of benefits. It has a lot of advantages over the normal traditional way of farming, which is farming with soil. It has a lot of advantages because in hydroponics you will use less space and you don't need to use soil. And so because you're not using soil, you have eliminated all the normal regular soil-borne diseases that your plants will have. And in hydroponics, what we are doing is that you are planting directly in water and you are introducing the exact direct amount of nutrient that your plants will need to grow. And it means that your soil is just starting to grow, and it will grow beautifully well. It grows better than the normal regular way of planting. And there are different ways and different things and plants you can plant through hydroponically. You can plant tomatoes, you can plant pepper, you can plant ugu right in your backyard. You don't need a lot of space. The normal size space of your garage, you can use it to, to do your food farm. And with that, you can feed your family. It means that once you start hydroponics, you can feed your family fresh vegetables right in your backyard. And I'm sure you will not be able to even feed your family alone. You will need to also sell to your neighbors. And it means that you don't have to go to all those big supermarkets to get normal regular vegetables imported that you have there. Right here, you can plant it right at your backyard, and you will have it readily available. You can feed your family healthy fruits, healthy plants, and it is effortless. It's so easy to grow. Everybody can, even children can be involved in growing this, because there's this joy that comes in when you put in a seed down and you watch it grow and you see it doing well, and right there, effortless, no stress. It's not back bending, it's not back breaking like the normal, typical, conventional farming. It's very easy to grow, and it is also cheaper on the long run because many of the things you invest to do, you get to recycle them. In hydroponics, you can recycle your water that has already been introduced with the nutrients. You can recycle it for another, plant season. You can also, you have a lot of things. You can also do fodder. Fodder is a kind of grass-like plant that you can feed to your poultry. You can feed it to your cow. You can feed it to your rabbit. You can feed it to your fish. And when you're feeding fodder to your animals, it's a better feed meal because your animal will eat up all the fodder, and they will make use of over 90% of the fodder material. It means that there's no waste. You are reducing waste. And because your animal is eating fodder, you get to be able to produce better animals with better taste. Animal that has better texture. Your cow, the skin of your cow is not going to be too hard. It's going to be very fleshy. It's going to be very tasty. So when we look at all these benefits of hydroponics, it's just something that you need to key into now. It's something that we also need to start. We're also encouraging our government to set up hydroponic farms in. Imagine if our government set up hydroponic farms in every state of Nigeria. We have a lot of land, fine, but even with the little size of land, and guess what? We are growing and we are becoming more. It's estimated by maybe like in 2015, we'll have over 7 billion, over 17 billion people in the world. People are, we are going to, what we're talking about here is introducing technology to farming. And as we can see, the importance of technology, we cannot but use technology also in farming. And so that's why we need to start hydroponics now, so that instead of planting, on a normal ground, we are doing vertical planting. That is maximizing the little spaces that we have. You don't need a lot of space. A little space is required. Just start it now, and you get the benefits in many folds, and anybody can do it. The young can do it. The old people can do it. Everybody can do it. It's not limited to you have to be. But what you need to do is that you need to be trained. You need to know the right size amount of nutrients you need to introduce to your soil. Learn about it, read up on it, ask questions about it. It is new in Nigeria, and anybody coming in now is going to be like early bird, because you are starting with it, and by the time it's, we are expecting it to be well received and to be well practiced in Nigeria. So as time goes on, it's something that's going to be readily available that everybody can see. But now it's new in Nigeria, so I want to encourage you to start. I want to encourage you to be, to start this. Imagine if every family has hydroponics farm in their house. It means that we have access to all the basic nutrients, all the vegetables, all the fruits, all the fresh tomatoes and fresh peppers and fresh ugu